Peace and greetings, everybody. This is B Forte. Remember me from B Miles channel. Just on here, seeing who was going to pop up, you know, because I got some things I want to talk about, probably some book references, just want to have an interaction. So anybody that's going to be on the live, just waiting to see who's going to pop up on here. Ready? Get some books ready for everybody. Some books ready for everybody that's on here. Hey, what's going on, cuz? I told you we was going to get started, okay? It's just an interaction, live. That's all it's all about right now. And paying attention to the weather. I hope you have. B Miles talking about earthquakes and all of that stuff that I've been saying for a minute. But I want to tell you, it's a book reference that I want to show to everybody that continue your journey to learn more about Haitian voodoo. This book right here. You want to get this book, read about it, get it. This book right here. You know what I'm saying? You want to get that book. There's so many books I'm going to share right now. To get on your journey to learning more about your sciences. Okay? You want to get this book right here, Santeria, right here. You want to get that. That's, learn more about that. See, this is the time now you got to go back to your ancestors, the ancient spiritual practices. If you don't do that, you have nothing to offer yourself. This is dealing with your higher self, connecting back to and communing with nature, also with the great mother, the great cosmic mother. And also to activate all your chakras, all the way to your crown, to start talking to your ancestors. This is what I've been trying to tell you, everybody on B Miles' channel. I recommend books for a reason, so you can study and see if this is for you. And then make sure that the spirit speaks to you, not you speak to that spirit or to that energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. And I'm trying to tell you, it's worth it because you get yourself more educated about these paths, and you'll start learning more about the different deities or the different goddesses or gods, aka angelic hosts. You see what I'm saying? We got to go back to that. We have to educate and make sure this is our path, because if it is, it will resonate with you. This that's going on with these different religions, no, you got to go back to your ancient practices. That's what I've been always reiterating in B Miles' channel. If you don't go back into it, then hey, that's not for you. Maybe it happened another lifetime. What might work for me might not work for you. Because what happened with me and the family at home, this is what we talk about. We talk about what's going on across the planet. And right now, our people and also the planet needs healing, but she's also purging. But she's also counteracting that stuff that's going on with Harper and also with CERN. So we really have to realize what time it is. You know what I mean? If we don't, then we got to start all over again. I don't know about anybody else, but the family and I, we are not trying to come back down here. This is why we're getting into these practices to teach to our children that's being called upon, and also those that's been called upon. We're really focused. Like, we're focusing on so many different things, investments, everything, because we don't want to work for nobody no more. And I know a lot of our people out there, a lot of our family don't want to work for nobody no more. And of course, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? It's going to be real strenuous and stressful, because now you're dealing with the jab. They're trying to push the mandates out there. They already got them out there. Now it's time to start moving forward. It's time to get solutions to get rid of the problems. And I've been talking about the same old stuff on B Miles' channel for a reason. I left the channel because I feel like it's time to move forward. Will I be back on it? I don't know. Nature will call me to come back on it to talk to those that need to know. Otherwise, I got to go solo with the family, with the wives, with the children. We can't. I don't want to keep on boosting up a channel and I'm not getting the just due. Nor my family. My wives, they are there with me. Children are there with me. all the information that was on the channel about Nasara came from our family. That came from us. And I'm not here to expose the brother. I love him. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to it, all that Nasara talk, the mid bits, came from one of my wives for real. On some real stuff. And she deserved the acknowledgement for that. That came from a channel. That came from a freaking channel. She got a download and told me, and then he put this already off. And I asked him not to like put a name out there like that, but let it be known where the source came from. You know? So it's now time for you to know the truth. We knew about the natural disasters that was taking place. We sat down with being told them. I've been telling him from the last like 2, 3, 4 years that all this stuff is going to happen. So now it's time. It's either you're going to be ready for it or you're not. You know, nobody's not going to be ready for the unexpected. But you need to be also ready to see what's happening in front of you. If that make any sense. You know? So I just want to share that with everybody that's watching. And I'm not bashing anybody. You know? So, yeah. That's some real stuff. That's where we at right now. So, I mean, the list goes on. Like, a lot of stuff is taking place, man. We just got to wake up. Like, I'm going to show you another book that's great to get. This book right here is dealing with Haitian voodoo. You know, we really need to know how the Catholicism uses our stuff behind the closed doors or behind the scenes. We need to know all of this. We need to realize that all that stuff is ours. It's time to take it back. You can't keep on fighting and pretty much, how can I put it? You're fighting inside. You're doing a self-fight within. And you're losing the battle. You're losing the battle within because you're at a confused state of being at a crossroads. But meanwhile, all this stuff is taking place in front of you because you didn't claim back your power. Makes sense? Just something I want to let everybody know. So, I just want to let everybody know what's happening. Just give you a little couple book references. You know, Islam, peace and love to everybody.